There needs to be a study on this. Asian people, or just non-black people who use their proximity to blackness, black culture.
Hi lovelies and welcome back to another TikTok video. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stronard and here is Belly's Stitches. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get into today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, which I actually posted the part 1 of the video yesterday on this channel. I'll be leaving the link on my description below or on the comment section. I'll be pinning the pin. So where this Asian American woman was actually forming a black scent, and this actually got internet talking. She went ahead to say that she had this accent because she has been living in Georgia for a very long time. But meanwhile, a lot of people checked her out and they realized that she was just lying and just trying to like mimic black people or trying to like bash black people. And I was able to put up some stage about what, people have to say about all of this. But in this video, I decided to go on a check to see if, Asian people have something to say concerning all of the that is happening on the internet. And I was able to put up some stitches, guys, from, Asian community, guys. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as the stitches, which I was, able to put together, guys. Just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Of course, by the end of the video, I'll be leaving my own thoughts. And remember that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, guys. So why don't, share this video, subscribe, like, and let's get into the video.
The accent, because I ain't from here. I was born in Thailand, and I lived in Georgia for a decade, and then I fucking moved to Nebraska.
Hello guys, welcome back. And if you don't know me, I go by Trey, and today I will be getting my LASIK eye surgery, so I'm really excited.
There needs to be a study on this. Asian people, or just non-black people who use their proximity to blackness, black culture, to act like this. I know you do not speak to your mother like that. Because to me, she's not just using an accent, she's also using vernacular for clout. Similar to Simply Mimi, who y'all don't give a fuck about, but moving on. I understand feeling uncomfortable within yourself, especially as an Asian person who also moved to the United States and has a little bit of an identity crisis. But making a caricature, is that how you say it, or is that the drawing? Making a caricature out of black people is not how you do it. If I were to speculate on her inner workings of her thoughts, which I'm going to, I would say this girl specifically, besides clout chasing, obviously wants to separate herself from the stereotypes that are associated with Asian people, Asian women specifically. If this car would stop honking, because there are characteristics that are associated with each race, she's found herself at the opposite end of the spectrum. To try to rid herself of Asian stereotypes, she's just taken on black stereotypes. There's no excuse for this. It's really obvious behavior, but that's my 2 cents.
That's crazy because so was I. I also was born in Thailand and came here as a refugee, but when I was...
Man, I love the age of Aquarius because we get to talk about shit like this now. So for anybody who needed a side-by-side comparison, that's the perfect video. First one, kinda sus, right? Second one, legit. But per usual, I'm gonna take a slightly different approach to the conversation that's already been had. We've already discussed at length what the Aquafina effect is. But let me go ahead and talk to all of my aspiring hood-ass, ghetto-ass Asians out there. Don't worry, baby. You don't even need to use the black scent. The aesthetic is enough. It's enough. Trust me, it's enough. So y'all just go back into my videos. Y'all is the one word that I picked up when I lived in Kansas, okay? I say y'all all the time now. Can't get it out of my vocabulary. I've tried. It's there now. So I don't know, maybe I should start wearing flannel and stop seasoning my chicken. But all those ignorant jokes aside, here's the reason why, my Asian people, you don't have to do the black scent. It's because it was never about black culture, babe. It's about culture, period. And the white people, they're just scared of the darkies. But we're light enough, so you don't need to use the urban accent. You just need to keep doing what you're doing and capitalize off of black entertainment and then marginalize them even further. You're doing a great job. But, if you were down with the hood, if you were really about that cornbread, let me give you some pointers and some tips on how you can successfully infiltrate the black community, yeah? Care about their human rights. Show up to events that represent their causes when they are usually underrepresented. Speak up in your leadership position about how they don't have any. Make space for Black women. Give credit to Black creators. Promote Black music instead of trying to make it your own. Listen to Black voices. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's so much more fun. It's so much more cute to watch these K-pop idols wear hip-hop clothes. Y'all are not ready for this energy.
Wait a minute. First of all, what? I have an accent as well because I'm from here. I was born and raised in Texas, moved to Tennessee during my teenage years, grew up from there, and now I'm currently residing in the DC metro area, so I have a very southern accent. Fuck out of here, man.
As an Asian American who actually grew up in the fucking hood in Brooklyn, New York, nobody I know sounds like that, not even my family members who are from the Bronx. Y'all making us look bad. Like, why do all these Asian Americans that have a fake black accent, that claim they're from a different area, all sound the same? It's okay to be yourself. Like, it's okay to not have, like, an accent. I don't have one, so.
It will never not be funny to me that this girl brought out a plate of soul food as a prop and proceeds to say, cornbread. Now, I myself am from Boston. Ne'er a Boston accent. Never had one. I'm not from the South, but I do like to indulge in music that stem from Atlanta, Georgia. But not even Outkast could bring out cornbread. I could never. Another thing, stop embarrassing our community in front of other people. Let's leave that behind in 2024. No bars.
Really didn't want to speak on this and give it any attention because it just wasn't uplifting and it wasn't positive. But yo, my TikTok has been inundated and flooded with this particular video. There's a few things, all of which talk on sociology and talk about cultures and assimilation and a little bit of mental health here. I'm not going to talk about the black scent thing. It's already been talked about, and honestly, like, it's super obvious, and I'm not going to beat the dead horse. So, according to the Googs, cultural assimilation is the process in which a minority group or culture comes to resemble a society's majority group or assimilate the values and behaviors and beliefs of another group, whether fully or partially. I think that's what we're seeing here. I think that this particular person probably is around a group of people that they idolize, that they love, that they care about, a group of people that they feel, close to, and they've adopted those behaviors. I'm not saying that that's right or wrong. I'm gonna leave that for society, the people around, to correct that behavior, because it's the people around you that's gonna reinforce that behavior or help you change that behavior. It could also be debated that this is cultural appropriation, the inappropriate or unacknowledged adoption of an element or elements of one culture or identity by members of another culture or identity. This can be especially controversial when members of a dominant culture appropriate from minority cultures, right? Secondly, I think that there's some mental health stuff here. I'm not talking disorders, I'm talking like attention seeking, right? The reason why I'm saying that it's probably attention seeking, because we know that this person doesn't talk like that at all, and they've adopted that accent completely.
Hello guys, welcome back. And if you don't know me, I go by Trey, and today I will be getting my LASIK eye surgery, so I'm really excited. Yeah, I will update you guys. Right now, I am currently at my dorm, and I will tell you guys what I'll be taking for my LASIK surgery.
And what's crazy about it is that when that person is called out on the behavior, they lean into it pretty hard. I mean, they lean into it hard.
You want me to speak in broken English, bitch? The fuck?
That clip right there is the part that got people pissed off, is because when you're able to switch up like that, that's when people start to get suspicious and start to call you out. So I think that one was the gas to the flame that ignited everything. Side note, this person is also in the military. What's important to note is that this person is a specialist, which means that they've either just enlisted or they've been in for like a few years. I was in the military. Whenever I finished from some type of training or some type of like indoctrination, this person is in the airborne. I always felt some type of training high. I felt so incredibly on top of the world and so proud of myself. I got this like ego, right? Like that's what the Army kind of does. I'm not gonna lie, it does that to you. It makes you feel like you can take on the world. They want that confidence in you because, I mean, you're a soldier, right? So I'm trying to be empathetic and put myself in that person's shoes, right? You're 25, you're young, you've just met a bunch of people who are outside of your culture and they welcome you and you're a part of this brotherhood. You just finished some training, you're probably in the best shape of your life, you look good, you have a large following on social media and you're getting paid for it. It's multiple things, right? It's like living in that region, being accepted by a certain culture, and then also having another subculture, the military, also having an impression on you. So what's my point on all of this? To everyone out there, like, you don't have to change up your personality. You don't have to change up anything about yourself to feel accepted by people. And just remember this, the people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. And you don't have to prove yourself to anybody because it'll seem inauthentic.
Strawberry, screech, shrimp, and cornbread.
Anyways, I'm done with this. I need to go shopping and get me some shrimp, strawberries, and some cornbread.
What?
Oh my God, the new Jimmy. The new Jimmy! Last year at this time, I had a very silly run-in with my boy Jimmy. I don't know what his last name is, the basketball player guy. Now we got her! Yeah! People that very obviously don't talk like a black person, mimicking black people, is like the funniest shit ever. You sound like you're about to shit yourself, trying to figure out how to say the next word. If you don't sound like that, it's cool. It's literally okay, just be fucking normal. What did she say her name was? Trey? You're Trey, just be Trey. Whatever, just be that. Trying to put on that damn Georgia accent, shorty. Relax, that's not what you sound like. And then to choose to do it on the internet of all places, like knowing damn well that this is not your first time here and they will find you. They will fucking find you. Black Americans not necessarily knowing where their culture ends and begins is a big reason why people get so upset when you try to act like something you're not. Trying to take culture that isn't yours is only gonna make you look like shit.
Okay, Miss Girl, I was born in India and I moved to the South, Alabama to be exact, in 1998. And that makes it 26 years of me living in the South. And I don't have an accent like you do. I've been to Atlanta. Alabama is not that very different. Why do you talk like that? Stop it. You don't sound like that. I bet you don't talk to your mom like that. And what part of the South is your accent from? Because it seems like you just mixed up a bunch of different, like, regional slang words and accents. Like, stop, just talk normal.
Like, seriously, lovelies, when I saw this video pop up on my For You, I was like this girl, she's actually faking it. Like, she's faking it. And why would she just come up, then go into her car and try to make this kind of videos? Like, if she's actually not trying to get in or get into some kind of, like, and trust internet, a lot of people were like, okay, let's try to see or find out if what she's actually saying is it true that she, actually had this accent, or she's just trying to fake it or mimic, or trying to, get to some people's skin. Then a lot of people, actually went to her page. She's also out there. Internet can be something that you shouldn't even joke with. So they went ahead, check up her profile, and everyone realized that there are a lot of, activities going on in her life. But these activities never involved any person of color. It was only herself and her kind of, persons. And there is nothing to show that, okay, I actually grew up in this hood, and I developed this, black scent because I grew up in this hood. Meaning that whatever she is actually saying, she's just lying, or maybe he's just putting all of this up. People even went, to some of her profile, and the way she spoke is so different from the way she actually speak here. Like, the way she spoke, it's so different. So when you see something like this, you're like, okay, this girl or this person is just trying to, provoke some kind of, you know, certain individuals and bringing it up here online, you know, and you think that you will not be dragged for trying to like appropriate this kind of people. Like, I don't know, these people, you know, some of these people, you know, do not like a certain kind of people, but you guys wouldn't want to do away from, you know, trying to do like them, trying to copy them, trying to like behave like them, speak like them, enjoy that kind of music and all of that. But you are trying to enjoy all this kind of thing without doing it in appropriate way. Nobody, you know, is stopping you from trying to, you know, enjoy whatever you want to enjoy, but doing it in kind of a mockery way, or in kind of trying to get some kind of, it's something that's, you know, got a lot of people talking. And when I put up, you know, a stage from, you know, the people reacting to whatever she did, the accents and all of that, I thought to myself like, okay, what if, let me just try to see if her, you know, fellow Asian have anything to say about this. And I was just able to put up these stitches, and you can see from the stitches, most of them are actually, you know, calling her out, trying to tell her, oh my goodness, will you just cease disgracing us? Will you just cease, you know, making people see us as the bad people? Or will you just, you know, some conservatives are the reason why a lot of, you know, black people think that, you know, most of all this, there are actually some of, you know, some of them that is well, you know, that's learned, that know what is happening, that know what is ought to be done. But there are majority of them who, you know, because of their background, because what they have heard from their forefathers or their grandparents to their parents and all of that, and how they have painted, you know, people of color to be like, I just want to use this phrase, please. So how they have painted them, because of this, anything about this kind of people looks so ghetto. Like, you guys are ghetto. Like, the way she's using the black accent is like, oh my god, yeah, it's this kind of ghetto people that, you know, like, so because of this scenario, a lot of them have had this prediction that, okay, these people are, you know, they're people, bad people, just the way our parents or grandparents have told us about them, their history and all of that. They're so dangerous people. It's people that you shouldn't trust and all of that. Because of this narration, it's made a lot of them to develop this kind of not being, you know, like to be seen with this particular set of people. Okay, you are like, okay, I have this accent all because I grew up in the hood, or I grew up in Georgia, or whatever place you grew up with. But your profile says, or your pictures, everything you've been uploading in your social media shows that you've been relating with your own kind of people. So how then did you now have this accent? How did you not develop it if the majority of people you know are just, and just make sure that you watch the one I posted, you know, yesterday. A lot of people reacted, especially people of color, and most of them, oh my god, they digged and digged and digged, and we found out that she was just lying the whole time. So she basically, you know, she basically was angry, or maybe probably saw something that triggered her. She decided to go into her car and try to, like, oh my goodness, prove to when I talk, or try to, you know, talk. A lot of people ask me, oh my goodness, where did you get this accent from? How wouldn't I have this accent? I grew up in the hood. I grew up in Georgia. I've left Asian or whatever country she comes from, and I relocated, and all my life, all my half life is in the hood. I'm trying to like, and like, is that the only thing you could just develop? Like, who asked you? And why even just come online to rant about this? And you know how things are already, and you are just trying to follow the situations. Like, all of them, you know, they find joy in appropriating. They find joy in just trying to, like, okay, I will do it, and what are you going to do about it? Anyways, guys, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And don't forget that this channel does not support any form of, you know, bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, guys. So why not just share this video, subscribe to my channel if you've not done that already, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video. So guys, if you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, guys. So why not just, leave your thoughts, subscribe if you're here too, then like this video, share, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video.